Hey guys, welcome back to A Drill and a Dream. I'm standing here in my downstairs bathroom, which is definitely the most finished room of the whole house. Everything is very nearly done in this room. We need to still put the wood on the front of the tub. Everything's all hooked up, the plumbing's hooked up, the motor of the tub is hooked up, everything's done underneath, and so now we can put the wood on the front and also the wood here for this shelf that's going to be here. And then once that is done, we can do like the mudding underneath the shelf here and underneath that windowsill, just like little finishing things. I know that like there needs to be more caulking done around places, etc., and obviously the baseboards, but we're definitely getting close in this room. So that is what we're working on today. Super pumped about it. We have already been over to my dad's farm and got some lumber this morning, and that is what we're going to use on these places, but I will show you because we planed the wood here. We wanted to do the tongue and groove so that it would fit together nicely and it wouldn't, like, if it shrunk at all, it wouldn't make gaps between the wood. So we ran it through the planer so that we could get it nice and tight together down here. Okay, so we're going to be using cedar, and these are 6-inch boards, and we're going to be planing 4 of them on the planer.
It's not so crucial there. You only get 4 boards, so you can just make sure they fit right to make it, but it should be right.
So Dad is putting in the knives so that it will be tongue and groove, and they'll fit right into each other. So this is it going to be long enough?
Yep.
Good. Yep. Okay, this is the huge board that we took for the shelf in the bathroom. It doesn't need to be nearly this wide, but we're going to cut it down to the correct size because it's kind of a weird size. It's going to be like 13 inches long and wide, and usually the normal size would be like 12 inches. But since it is so big, we couldn't run it through the planer, even the 13 inches, because the planer is a 12-inch planer. So we're going to have to sand it all by hand with a hand sander. And then we'll like around the corner, and then we'll have to get it inside somehow and put it in for the shelf. It's a little cuppy, do you think?
It's a little what?
Like,
Oh, a couple. Might be a little bit. It don't look too bad on this side, because we're going to take this side.
okay. So we ended up having a truly wild ride with this piece of wood. So we made it the right size so that it could hang over a little bit for the shelf, but then when we looked at it, we saw that it really was pretty wavy, and it would be noticeably wavy as the shelf. So what we ended up doing was planing it down so that it was a lot more smooth, but you could still see the wave a little bit. And what we did was, with this little piece here that you can see, we made this piece that was going to be on the front of it, that was a lot straighter, and we routed the edges of that and we glued that onto the front of it. So that's what you're going to see from the actual bathroom. And so we glued it on and then we nailed it, and that end piece was nice and straight and had the routed end. And that is just what's going to be on the front of the shelf. So in the end, I think it's going to work out, but it was quite the whole ordeal trying to figure out how to do this because we didn't have any other pieces of wood that were the right size because it had to be so big and long. We didn't have anything else available. at the moment to use, and so I think what we did ended up working pretty well, and we sanded it. Everything went smooth, and hopefully everything will look great. The nice thing is that since the shelf is so high, you can't really see the seam, and mostly you just see the very front of it. We're going to try to put this through the window. This might be tricky. Okay. Not sure. I think it will. Hangs over a lot.
Huh?
It hangs over a lot.
It does, doesn't it? Like I said, I got quite a bit of space back there on this side.
Oh, it's not pushed back all the way?
No. And we cut off 3/4 of an inch, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. A little less there, but
Fine.
it's about 1/2 to 3/4.
You're an opportunist, aren't you?
Okay. But it fits okay on it, you know, this way.
Yeah, it fits good.
Okay.
It looks nice. It looks very nice.
Not as bad as it would have looked if you left it like it
Yeah, yeah. I think this will be great, especially because if we make it right, then it'll just
Yeah.
go over that lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take it back out and we'll rip it down. Let's see, your end about has to go back in for a little bit.
Yes. Oh, or I have to go up to get it, and I have to. No.
You got it?
Yeah. Oh, give it up. You're not even allowed in the house.
That look better?
Yeah, that looks great. I'm gonna have to fill this in somehow, but yeah, I think that's perfect.
It looks like the whole piece from here because you can't see
Right,
that.
yeah, exactly, because you can't, it's
Yeah.
too high up.
Yeah.
Yes, that looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. Question. So, do you just put this, we would probably just put this part down,
Yes, put it like that.
and then you don't have to cut anything off, and then we'll just have to router the top
Yeah, when we get to
when we get to that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
That'd be good that way.
So should we put this in?
Yeah, go ahead and see if it's
Okay. Looks great. Okay, number 2. I'm not sure. Thanks. There we go. Looks good. Tricky. Okay. We used the router to round the top of the very last board so that it would be a nice smooth swoosh from the bathtub. nice.
You like it?
Yeah, that's perfect. I like it with the round and
Okay.
yeah, that's great. Good job done. The hard part's done. The rest will be easy. Okay, so it is a new day and the boards are all ready, but they need to be stained. That is my goal for today. But I'm going to pause this progress for a brief moment to show you how cute these kittens are. Okay, so a second ago they were, they moved too quickly, but they were like cozied all up together on the chair like they do all the time. It's absolutely precious. And yeah, I missed that. Oh, but I can show you this video that I took the other day because it was so cute. So they're basically just the cutest thing since sliced bread. That's not an expression. But I really, really enjoy them and enjoy their company. Absolutely. Just wonderful. Yes, you are. So we're going to be staining these boards this evening. And I'm not sure where the best place to put all of them are. Wonder if it's supposed to rain tonight. Doesn't look like it. Brilliant. Alrighty. Okay. I think I'm literally going to wear this. This stuff is oil based, which is kind of like a pain because you have to deal with it. I don't know. I'm sure there are benefits of oil-based paint. I don't really know anything about it, but I know that it's a pain to clean up. And I think I'm gonna literally wear like gloves because I don't think I have any plastic gloves. And I just got my nails done. They look very pretty. And I want to say this stuff might mess that up. Okay, so these are all the front sides. Yeah. Because I wrote on the back sides what number I had them, because some of them were slightly different sizes due to general unevenness of my house. And I think we had the best side out, and I wanted to keep it that way. It's gonna look totally different with it being so dark. So I think I told you already, but the other wood in that room is pine with just like a lot of polyurethane on it. And this is actually cedar, which Dad said will actually be a little bit better with water, but it looks similar. And really it was just like kind of the fact that it was there and available and the right size, etc. I think either would be fine. But for you wood folks out there who want to know what kind of wood things are, this is cedar. Can you guys even fathom that summer is like over? It is almost September. It's probably going to be September by the time this video comes out. Absolutely wild. To those of you who are wondering like when I'm going to get into the house, I don't know the answer. It's basically just when it gets done. You know, your guess is as good as mine. You can see what's left. It's just, oh, so, I'm sorry. to finish my sentence. So it will be when it will be, and that will be great. But the wood for my floors, which is like a huge thing, is going to be going in this coming week. Is supposed to be when it goes to the Amish guy to get it planed. So that's exciting. Speaking of Amish guys, I went this morning to talk with my door guy, and he is going to have the first door done. I'm going to go in and look at it in like a week and a half. He should have the first one done, so I'm going to go and take a look at it, make sure that everything is exactly what I want it to look like. And if yes, I will give him the A-OK to go and make the rest of them, because there's like a lot of doors. There's like upwards of 10 maybe. So I really wanted to make sure that I liked them before there were like 10 of them that I, have. So that's why I wanted to check on it, and I will try to, send you a picture, put a picture on, or maybe I can do a video. It's kind of hard with the Amish people because some of them don't like to be videoed, but I might be able to just take a picture, video in the shop, and show you what the first door looks like when that time comes. So be sure to be watching for that exciting moment. Okay, done. I'm really not a huge fan of staining. I would much prefer to paint personally, but we got it done. I'm going to let this dry, obviously. We're going to be putting some poly on it, several coats, but I'll wait until they're up, I think, for that. And yeah, so once they dry, we will throw them up and we can see the final product. Hi friends. So I'm back in the bathroom. I have the stained wood. We have been having a heck of a time with this whole ordeal because, so we stained the wood. I put it in and looked at it and I said, something's not right. This wood is way too dark. And I was like, okay, so it must have been the stain. The stain is kind of old. Maybe I something and the stain went bad, question mark. I don't know. Literally, we sanded down all of the boards and I got new stain of the same kind. This is the same kind that I have here and here. Restained them, and I still think they're too dark. So I don't understand in my head why this is happening, but I'm gonna show you and we're gonna figure something out. Whoops. Okay. So, I mean, this looks fine and everything, but when you look at it next to this one, this is the same exact stain as this. Why is it so much darker? They're both pine. I don't understand, and I don't really like the difference in colors. But also we've already sanded them down and restained them once, so what are the other options? I don't know. I just don't understand why, this is such a nice lighter color than this. and these are all pine. Like, I could understand if the cedar looks different, which it does, it looks dark like the other one, because they're different wood colors, but why are the pines not even matching up? I'm gonna go get the board fronts and you guys can take a look. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. It doesn't look bad, and the color itself is fine, but it just doesn't match the other woods. I mean, I do think genuinely that this one is better than the other one. I don't have any, I can show you the picture that I took, but it was dark, and it just basically looks black. Like, I do think, honestly, that this is better, and it's possible that I won't really think anything of it. So what I want to do is just kind of set this here, and I'm probably going to leave it here for a little bit and live with it for a little bit and just like notice if I think it looks bad or whatever. And if I don't like it, then I'll have to figure out something to do. But I'm not going to actually screw it in or nail it in or whatever. I'm just going to sit it here, and then, you know, every time I walk by, I'll look in and see how do I feel about it. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions of what to do. Honestly, this second time that I did it, I think I tried really, really hard to keep it a really light coat, and that I think helped. So it's not as dark, it doesn't look like black, but it's just different than the other two wood things, and I don't know why. I used wood conditioner on it, like I know I did for the sink. I don't remember if I did it for the windowsill or not. But for some reason, it's just the colors are not lining up, and I don't really understand why. But I was hoping to have this bathroom like basically all finished in this video, and it's not going to be, but at least we won't rush into it. We'll just see how we feel about this color. Let me know what you guys think. I'll show you the full thing once I stand up. But if after a few weeks I think it's okay, I'll just nail it in, and then we can do, you know, all the extra mudding and caulking and painting and all that stuff. But we're definitely making progress. I do really like the way that it is. I just wish that the colors were a little bit more matching. So these are the two kind of across from each other. It's definitely darker. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't really notice the window sills quite as much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Is there any way to make stain lighter once it's already on wood? Maybe there is. If you know, help a sister out. So anyway, that's where we're at with the bathroom downstairs. Whether or not the colors are matching perfectly, it still looks a whole lot more put together, which is amazing. And we're getting places. This bathroom is just really, really getting close to being done. I mean, obviously we still need a toilet and we need the baseboards. Oh my goodness, I forgot to show you. I got this box and I haven't opened it yet either. It is a light potential for this room. Okay, here it is. Yep, exactly what I thought. It fits perfectly with the color that I want it to be, like that color. Okay, so this is basically a hanging sort of light with this wickery, what's it called, woven thing. I don't know if it's gonna be too big or what. But it's basically like this. So it would hang, I don't know, guys. It might not work to have a hanging light in here. It might not be a tall enough ceiling. Sure wouldn't be able to hang too, well, maybe. I don't know if it was like a short hang. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna ask some people around here and I'll let you know. So anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think that I should do with these weirdly dark boards. And I will keep looking at them myself and seeing what I feel. And we will figure something out, I am sure. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, tap the bell to stay notified when new videos come out every Tuesday and Saturday. Best day of the week, am I right? I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time on A Drill and a Dream.